Hey, you guys want to see one of the coolest things on the homestead? And not just our homestead, but any homestead. Come on. Check out that steam. That steam coming off that compost pile is the sign of a healthy, active biome where microbes and bacteria are taking care of the decomposition of all the organic matter, and it's turning it into usable, valuable compost for the homestead. This is what you're looking for. You can do this. I'm using the Bobcat. If you guys hadn't noticed, we tend to do things a little big around Grumpy Acres. But you can do this. You get your chickens to turn it. I'm using the Bobcat to turn it. You can turn it by hand. No matter how you do it, it makes great compost. You know, we're turning it and we're aerating it and getting oxygen in there, keeping it from becoming anaerobic. If you don't have a compost pile going on your property or around your garden, you need to do that. Doesn't have to be big like this. I'm getting about 10 yards of material at one time whenever I'm cleaning out the hay pen. But you can do it on a smaller scale. You could do it in a tumbler. You can do it in a little 3x3 composting bin. No matter how you do it, you guys need to start doing the compost. No, you not only are you creating... So what are we putting in here? We're putting all kinds of biomatter. We're putting manure in here. We're putting old rotten hay. We're putting foodstuffs, carcasses of animals that have died on the homestead and we have butchered. We're putting everything in here except for anything that's really oily or anything that came out of the litter box or dog poop. Then we get it in here, and as you can see, I've still got a pretty good sized mound. I air it out. I've still got some over there that I need to get in the corners with the hay fork and get it out. This is how you create good usable compost. I'll turn this 2 or 3 more times over the next week, 2 weeks, and I'll be able to start pulling stuff out. Actually, around the edges, the older stuff, I've already started pulling matter out and putting it into the garden and into beds. But that's what we do. That's what you should be doing too. You can do this on any scale. You don't have to use the Bobcat like what I'm using. You can use a small bin. You can make it out of pallets. You could get a commercially made tumbler, compost tumbler. You can make one yourself. You can even buy countertop composters now, which blows my mind. You know, so you can do it on any scale you want. In fact, I'm going to start doing this. One takes a long time because of the size of it and the fact that I can't turn it by hand. Well, I could, but it would take forever and I'd probably have another heart attack. I'm going to start doing it in the chicken run and letting them do the work that the Bobcat's doing. I'll put a link down in the description for the countertop composter and a compost tumbler. If you're interested, you go take a look at them. Maybe they're worth the money for you if you don't want to do it by hand. If you want some good videos about composting, go over to Permapasture Farms. Billy Bond and William Bond did a great series on composting. Fantastic information, teach you how to do it. Porterhouse and Teal just released a video the other day. I'll link it at the end of the video too, so you guys can go check it out. There's a lot of good resources out there. Go find them. Go learn about composting. And remember, go pursue a life done free today. Take care, y'all. Thanks, Milo.